Let's look at the movements that the plants show. Organisms respond to the external as well as internal stimuli. Animals move in response to external stimuli. Similarly, plants also show movements. Animals change their location in response to stimulus, but plants are fixed and therefore they change their growth pattern. Types of movements, there are two types of movements. Number one, autonomic movements, and number two, paratonic movements. Autonomic movements are spontaneous movements due to the internal causes, whereas paratonic movements are due to external causes. Autonomic movements are of three types. Number one, tactic. Number two, turgor. Number three, growth. Tactic movements. There are the movements of an entire cell or organism. For example, locomotion due to internal stimulus. The tactic movement may be positive if it's towards the stimulus or negative if it's away from the stimulus. Tactic movements are the movements of locomotion. They are further classified on the basis of the nature of the stimulus. A. Phototactic movement. It is a movement in response to the stimulus of light, and the movement may be towards the source of light or away from the source of light. Best example of positive tactic movement is the passive movement of chloroplast due to cyclosis. This movement helps the chloroplast to absorb maximum light for CO2 fixation. The light intensity and direction both affect the intracellular distribution of chloroplast. B. Chemotactic movement. The movement in response to stimulus of chemicals is called chemotactic movement. The movement shown by swarms of liverworts, mosses, ferns towards Archegonia in response to stimulus of nucleic acid released by the ovum is one such example. Number two, turgor movements. Turgor movement is due to the differential changes in turgor and size of the cells as a result of gain or loss of water. Rapid movements of leaflets in touch-me-not plant and sleep movements of the plant fall under this category of movements. A. Sleep movements. Bean plants and some members of the legume family lower their leaves in the evening and raise them in the morning, and these are known as sleep movements. These sleeping movements are due to daily changes in turgor pressure in the pulvinus. The place of attachment of leaf with the shoot is called the pulvinus. The swollen portion of the petiole composed of parenchymatous cells with relatively large intercellular spaces and central strand of vascular tissue. When turgor pressure on the lower side of the pulvinus increases, the leaves rise and become horizontal. When turgor pressure decreases on the lower side of the pulvinus, the leaves lower and go to sleeping position. B. Rapid movements of leaflets. When the compounds of leaf of sensitive plant mimosa is touched, the leaflets fold together. This response takes a second or two, resulting from rapid loss of turgor by the cells in pulvinus at the base of each leaflet. The investigation has shown that potassium ions move first, which causes the water to leave the cell by exoosmosis. It takes about 10 minutes to regain the turgor and restore the internal turgidity of leaf. Number three, growth movements. Growth movements are due to unequal growth on two sides of the plant organs like stem, root, tendrils, buds, etc. There are three types of growth movements. A. Epinasty. It is shown by leaves, petals, etc. The upper surface of leaf in bud condition shows more growth as compared with the lower surface, and these leads to the opening of buds. B. Hyponasty. If the growth in the lower surface of the leaf is in bud condition is more than that of the upper surface, then the bud will remain closed. C. Nutation. The growing tip of young stem moves in a zigzag fashion due to alternate changes in growth on opposite sides of the apex. This mode of growth is called nutation. Number two, peritonic movements. These movements are due to external causes, and the following are the types. A. Tropic movements. The word tropic is derived from the Greek word tropos, meaning turn. It is a movement in curvature of the whole organ towards or away from stimuli such as light, gravity, and touch. Following are the common tropic movements. Phototropism is a movement of part of plant in response to a stimulus of light and is caused by the differential growth of part of plant like stem or root. Thigmotropism is a movement in response to similar touch. For example, climbing vines, when they come in contact with some solid object, the growth on the opposite side of contact increases and the tendril coils around the support. Chemotropism is a movement in response to some chemicals and called chemotropism. The hyphae of the fungi are chemotropic. Hydrotropism is a movement of parts of plants in response to stimulus of water. is called hydrotropism. The growth of roots towards water is due to positive hydrotropism, and growth of shoot away from the water is negatively hydrotropic. Geotropism is the response to gravity. Roots display positive geotropism and shoots negative geotropism. Nastic movements: there are non-directional movements of parts of plant in response to the external stimuli. There are two types. Nictinicity: the nictinastic movements are shown by the organs in response to external stimuli leading to differential growth. These are due to turgor and growth changes. It may be of two types. Photonasty: the principal stimulus is photoperiod. The flowers open and close due to light intensity. Thermonasty is due to the temperature. The flowers of tulip close at night because of rapid growth in the lower side by upward and inward bending of petals. Hyponastic movements occur in response to contact. Examples include the actions of Venus flytrap. Haptonastic